What's up, coolers? Welcome back to the channel, guys, and a happy new month to everyone tuning into this video today, guys, because Barca has been announcing departures from the club. One player who has definitely been confirmed out of the club is Marcos Alonso. We all know that he didn't play a lot of games last season and his contract has just run out on Sunday, being the 30th of June 2024. So right now, Marcos Alonso is now a free agent and is no longer a Barcelona player, as the club has confirmed. He would be leaving the club after previously joining on a 2-year spell from Chelsea. So Alonso, bro, I wish you good luck in your next adventure. Another departure which has come quite out of the blue is the departure of Sergino Dest, who has joined Dutch champions PSV Eindhoven on a 4-year deal after spending the last season on loan at the Dutch club. PSV loaned Dest from Barca last season and they had the option of making the deal permanent for a fee of about 10 million euros or thereabout. But unfortunately, along the line, Dest tore his ACL just before the conclusion of the season, and PSV opted against taking the buy option that was included in the original loan deal. Now it has been confirmed that Dest would be joining PSV. There will be no transfer fee included in the deal at this point. But Barca have been wise enough to insert a sell-on clause in the contract, which means that Barca will be entitled to a percentage of any future sale that may occur should Dest impress in his return to the Netherlands and maybe ends a move to another club somewhere along the line. So Barca stand to earn a percentage of a future sale. But it is not all bad news for Barca when it comes to finances regarding the departure of Dest, because regardless of the fact that there will be no transfer fee involved in the deal, Barca have successfully been able to save close to 10 million euros just by getting Dest off the books. This is because in the last year of his contract, he was due to earn a reported salary of about 5 million euros. And then there is another matter of a 4.2 million euros payment that was due to Ajax to cover part of the amortization of his transfer fee, which was in the tune of around 20 million euros when he joined the club from Ajax previously. So it is kind of a win for Barca, because at this point, the player clearly he had no future at the club. He is currently still injured and PSV have decided to bet on him. Admittedly, he was impressive while on loan last season and while fit for the Dutch Giants, and that is why they are confident that by resigning the American, they believe that he would be able to gain full recovery by the time 2025 comes along. So the Dutch club have taken a gamble here, and then they have also done Barca a huge favor by getting the salary of Sergino Dest off the wage bill. However, the two names which actually made the most headlines when Barca announced these transfers on Sunday night are the names of Joao Cancelo and Joao Felix, the famous Joaos. Barca also confirmed that the loan deals to bring the Portuguese duo to the club last summer from Manchester City and Atletico de Madrid respectively have come to an end. So as at this moment, it is official that Joao Felix and Joao Cancelo are no longer Barca players, and after their participation in the ongoing Euro 2024 tournament comes to an end with the Portuguese national team, they are likely to return to their parent clubs, Man City and Atletico respectively. And Barca announced it officially on the club website on Sunday, the 30th of June 2024, that Joao Cancelo, Joao Felix and Marcos Alonso will not be continuing with the club. However, something interesting happened just about an hour after the official announcement was made, because Barca withdrew the statements confirming the exits of Cancelo and Felix from the club. While we all know that it is not a secret that both the players and the club have expressed a strong desire to continue the association next season, but then again, it is difficult because an agreement has to be reached with City and Atletico respectively, which at this point is far from being reached because the parent clubs for these players are demanding a gigantic sum for their transfers. City are believed to be demanding around 30 million euros for the transfer of Cancelo to Barca, while Atletico are also demanding close to 80 million euros for the transfer of Felix. But Barca, on their part, they prefer that an agreement would be reached with these clubs for another season-long loan deal with maybe an option to buy, but not an obligation to buy. It is early days in the transfer windows, and I believe that this story will continue to unfold as we keep our fingers crossed. Clearly, City and Atletico are not really at an advantage at this point, because Barca now are trying to say that these players, they are no longer our players. We have let them go. So it is left for you now to reach an agreement with us and see if we can find an understanding for these two players to continue at the club where they want to continue. And the major fact that these guys have never hidden their desires, even while on international duty with the Portuguese national team, they have always made it clear that staying at Barca is their absolute priority. So that is something that we have to pay close attention to. But then again, in the midst of all these departures that have been announced in the last 24 hours, one name which we haven't heard absolutely nothing about is the captain, Sergi Roberto. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned that Sergi Roberto is 90% out of the club and just a 10% chance of staying. So at this point, his contract has also expired on the 30th of June. However, the club have not come out to officially announce anything regarding his future. Well, at this point, I do not know what plans the club have for the future of Sergi Roberto. But then, there just might be a little chance that he may stay in the club. We don't know that yet. Or maybe the club are planning something special to announce his departure from the club. It is left to be seen what happens with the future of Roberto at this point. But as of the time of recording this video, Sergi Roberto's contract with Barca has also come to an end. But the club have not made an official announcement confirming his departure from the club. So that is one that we have to pay close attention to. One player whose departure from the club has also been confirmed is the departure of Marc Guiu, who has joined Chelsea on a 5-year deal. In the previous videos, we have discussed that Chelsea were planning to activate the €6 million release clause in the contract of Marc Guiu. It has been confirmed that Marc Guiu's move to Chelsea is fully done, and he has even posed for his first pictures as a Chelsea player. And he had some words to say when confirming his move to Chelsea. He said, "It's immense joy to sign for Chelsea. I struggled to sleep ahead of the journey here because I was so excited. Playing in the Premier League was a dream for me." He also continued by saying, "My main reason for wanting to sign for Chelsea was the football and the sporting project the club is offering me here. I feel the trust everyone who works at the club is putting in me. The plan here is very exciting." And now I begin to wonder, what actually is the plan that Chelsea have sold to Marc Guiu? What are the promises that Chelsea have made to Marc Guiu? Because I have been hearing in some rumors in the news that Chelsea are also planning to loan Guiu just after signing for the club. But I guess we'll have to see how that plays out. But I'm really interested in seeing what Chelsea have promised Guiu. Could it be the fact that he has been promised a lot of first-team football, which at this point, I think it is highly unlikely, because I believe there are a lot of players who are going to be ahead of him in Chelsea's pecking order. But then again, Guiu is a striker who is not your typical Barca number 9. He was somewhat of an anomaly, and I believe maybe his style of play would be better suited to the Premier League. So could it be that Guiu believed that joining Chelsea was going to suit his characteristics better than remaining at Barca? Well, I guess time is going to answer that question. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Do you believe that the move to Chelsea is the right move for Guiu at this point in his career? Please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. Guiu also had some kind words to say about Barca on joining Chelsea. He said, "Coolest, I have to say, see you later. This has been the most difficult decision of my life. I have taken what I consider to be the best professional path. I know it's not going to be easy, as nothing has been easy during my career. Barca will always be with me. That feeling is not going to change no matter what happens. I hope that in the future, our paths will reunite again, and that Barca can win many titles and achieve many successes." Guiu, bro, I say amen to all your prayers about Barca achieving many titles and achieving a lot of success. I wish you luck as well in your new adventure as a Chelsea player. Even though Barca tried to keep this player, but he has decided to go on his own path. So nothing but good luck to you, Marc Guiu. I guess we'll have to leave with the memories of that his late winner against Athletic Bilbao on his La Liga debut for Barca. And with all these departures being confirmed just by the conclusion of the month of June and ushers us into the beginning of the month of July 2024, it marks the official opening of the transfer window in Spain. And as Barca fans, will definitely be hoping that our dear club will strengthen the team with hopefully the signing of Nico Williams this summer, because once again he had a brilliant performance for Spain in their 4-1 win against Georgia in the round of 16 of the Euro 2024 tournament. Because he and Lamine Yamal, they taught Georgia to shreds in their Euro 2024 last 16 game, where they ran out 4-1 winners, mind you, with another impressive performance from the duo once again. And we will definitely be hoping that Barca fans will be the ones celebrating and enjoying what the Spanish fans are currently enjoying in Germany. I still remain your boy, the African Cooler, the #1 cooler from Africa, the #1 Barca fan in Africa, your reliable source of Barcelona news. And if you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like on the video. Please do turn on your notification bell so that whenever I drop on the channel, you shall be the first to know. And most importantly, please do not forget to subscribe. As always, Visca El Barça, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios.